Hey everybody, this is Larry. This is October 2nd in 2024. Here, when my computer decides to load the website, I'm trying to do an extra algorithm problem what is going on? Am I like downloading a virus or something? Is that still a thing? In any case, yeah. Hit the like button, subscribe button, join me on Discord. Let me know what you think about today's extra bonus Larry problem. Basically, I'm trying to do a problem that I haven't done before. Get my money's worth on premium, because the daily problem we've done before already. I don't know. I clicked on it. You saw it, maybe. I don't know if you saw it. Either way, I feel like my screen is my camera's lagging too. Like I'm checking on it now, but what is going on? What is my computer doing? Huh. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it's just one of those silly things. Alright, I guess that's okay. Alright, let's just pick me a random one. Give me a random problem. Leetcode that I haven't done before. Well, actually give it to me, I hope. Yeah, I don't know. Sorry friends. Maybe I need to restart my computer, but it'll have to load after this, I suppose. Alright, let's go. Today we have 249 group shifted strings. Perform the following shift operations on the string. Replace every letter with the successive letter on the English alphabet, where Z is replaced by A. A, B, C can be shift, okay fine. Left shift, okay fine. We can keep shifting in both directions to end the shifting sequence. Okay. You're given an array of strings group together all strings that belong to the same shifting sequence. You may return them in any order. Okay, so basically this is saying, and this is a medium problem, this is saying that yeah, A, B, C, B, C, D, right? I mean, I think this is a pretty straightforward one. Kind of. I think the way that you kind of address these kind of things where you group them in some way, and given that you have infinite number of things, you just try to find a way that what I would call normalization of the string, or yeah, I think no, that's normalization, right? Meaning that it is a form in which from this basis, from this normal, if you will, norm, you can create every other possible one, right? And we can examine what that means, right? Because we have, for example, if you have ABC, that means that from ABC you can shift. And keeping in mind that there are only 26, in this particular case, there are only 26 possibilities for every string, right? Because if you shift 26 times, you go back to ABC. So that now this means that ABC is in the same group as BCD, CDE, and so forth. And you can kind of do it this way for each string, actually, if you really want, I guess, maybe. There are not that many strings, and each of them are not that many characters, so you could probably do it that way if you want, and then kind of just, you know, do a lookup on maps or whatever, and maybe that's fine. Another way to do it, as I said, is just normalization. And there are really a lot of different ways you can normalize things in general, but as long as you're consistent and as long as you have an algorithm that always gives you the same normalization for different inputs, or different like strings in this case, then you should be pretty good. And what I mean by that is that yeah, what I mean by that is that, yeah, there are just a lot of different ways. And for me, the way that intuitively, maybe just from experience, is just make the first character A. And if you make the first character A, then every character after that is just an offset, right? Because if you think about, for example, and yeah, maybe that's also enough actually. That's another way of normalizing, right? So one way to normalize is that, okay, let's say we have XYZ, right? XYZ, all right, we can make the first character A, which is ABC, I think, actually, so that's a little bit lazy for me. But like, okay, maybe you have like D, G, H. Basically, the idea is that, okay, now we convert the first letter to A. What is this? I don't know how to do this in my head, so, you know, but maybe this is like A, C, D or something. I don't know. If it's wrong, but you get the idea, is that then now you have one string that represents everything, right? So that's one way you could do it, but then another way that you can do it, as I just talked about, is that when the first character is fixed, everything else after that is just a delta from the previous, or maybe from the first character even. It doesn't have to be from the right, from the previous is kind of like a prefix sum anyway, right? So, but from the first character is fine. What I mean by that is that, for example, if you have ABC, you can represent this as just like 1 1 because B is one character after A and C is one character after B. You could, so that's another way to normalize it, as long as you do that for everybody or every string. Another way is just say this is a 1 2 because B is one character from A and C is 2 characters from A, right? Or this uniquely defines these kind of shifted strings in general. So as I said, like there's so many ways you can do this normalization, and yeah, I think that is that's basically it. Okay, so I think I'm just going to do it. How do I want to do it? Yeah, I mean, I think maybe just yeah, I mean, I think it really doesn't matter. That's fine. But yeah, and maybe we have a lookup table. We make it a list of these things, and for S, we want to we want to say key is equal to normalize S, and then lookup of key we append S, and it's pretty much as simple as this, right? And then at the very end, we just have for key in lookup dot keys answer dot append lookup of key, and that's it, right? Of course, we have to now write the normalize function, and here, like I said, it doesn't, there are a couple of ways to do it, and it doesn't matter that much. So yeah. Yeah, I think first I'll convert it to the number of characters away from A, right? So, for example, just so that I get a number, so it's a little bit easier, right? So here, maybe we have X is equal to right? So for C and S, X is we append the ordinate so then now. And A is 0, B is 1, C is 2, and so forth. And then now we want to normalize it by how do we do it? Well, if we set the first number to 0, then basically we want to subtract all the numbers by that number, right? So yeah. So for I in range of length of XS, we start with the first one. Then yeah, XS of I, we subtract it by the first number, right? And then now from this, you get a list of integers. And we just want to convert it to a string. We just want to join it by, I don't know, some delimiter. So I'm just going to write a dash, and that should be good. I don't even think I did a particularly good job, but I just want to write an example real quick. I don't know why this is pending so long. Maybe it's an infinite loop. I don't think I have any infinite loops. I don't think this is too expensive. Maybe my computer is just being silly. I don't know what's going on anymore. Or maybe the server is being silly. Wrong answer. Oh, do I have to sort them in any way? No, okay. What am I missing? A Z. Did I misread this problem? Oh no, AZ is I knew this. I am dumb. I'm dumb. So what happens is that this could give you a negative number. What I was going to do is that I actually wanted to mod it by 26. Also, actually, I read the output wrong too. That's why I was confused. But yeah, pretty straightforward. And the reason why this is 26 is because this can be a negative number, right? Because if the first character is this one, if the first character is say B and the current character is A, you can get negative 25. And in Python anyway, you mod it, you get it back from 0 to 20, or to whatever your modded is, -1. So then this allows to do the wraparound very quickly and get it back to Z, and that's basically the idea, which was why AZ and BA was not matching. But I always confuse these two too. Like I always flip the order in my head sometimes. Yeah. Anyway, let's give it a quick submit. And yeah, we're pretty Gucci. I mean, we probably could do a little bit better, but it's fine. You could also, another way that you can do this, by the way, is if you sort by the normalization. Also a Reddit strategy. But obviously it's going to be n-log n, so I don't know. But yeah, but otherwise everything is linear, right? So it's linear time, linear space. Lookup will contain each string once, so that's going to be linear time. Linear time and linear space. Normalize just goes through the string twice, so that's linear time. Yeah, and that's pretty much it. That's all I have for this one. Let me know what you think. Thanks for watching, and yeah, stay good, stay healthy, to good mental health. I'll see y'all later and take care. Bye bye.